Hey everyone, Greg from Nickel City X-Wing here. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great night, and I hope most of you didn't throw up in front of your date like certain other streamers that she'll rename nameless did. How embarrassing. I wanted to take this time to make a very special announcement for NCX. Today I am announcing that NCX will not be starting a Patreon. I will still shamelessly take your money in every other fashion I can, though. The shit is expensive. But instead, I wanted to go over the things I want to accomplish in NCX this year. When I started Draft League, we had like 20 players and 4 teams. I had no idea it would grow into what is going to be in Season 5 with over 138 players and 18 teams. Thusly, a lot of the stream's time and resources are dedicated to making sure that the league runs as smooth as it can to provide players with a great experience so they don't go running off to Hexile to play Mechabellum or something. So, of course, Season 5 and soon tier willing Season 6 are going to be the main priorities for the stream. That said, for a long time, I've wanted to stream more than just X-Wing. We have the capability to do fun, interactive trivia nights. Plus, there's a couple new games coming out that I'm very much looking forward to, and that I believe we can do an excellent job streaming. The first of those, of course, is a little bit like X-Wing and should be right up most people here's alley, and that is Aerodome. In the new year, I hope to stream a fair bit of Aerodome, maybe even get a couple tournaments going. It's a very fun game, very easy to learn, and I think you'll like it. The second, of course, is Star Wars Unlimited, the new TCG from FFG that'll make you a G. The game doesn't come out until March, but when it does, I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. If Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, Yu-Gi-Oh!, any of those other TCGs are your jam, this game is much like that, except Star Wars, of course. It has its quirks, but I expect to see a heavy dose of that in the new year. And finally, I know this is just a small subsection of the Discord, but I do like playing Overwatch 2, and I hope to stream that. Although I think that will mostly be streamed on YouTube instead of Twitch, but who knows? Whenever I stream Overwatch, it always seems to be a fraction of the viewers as X-Wing gets, which makes sense since we are an X-Wing first stream, and the game has literally nothing in common with X-Wing other than it's extremely frustrating every time I lose. So those are my goals for 2024. Basically, we're going to prioritize the Draft League and X-Wing as we always have, and hope to add more community fun things like Trivia Nights, Aerodome, Star Wars Unlimited, and Overwatch 2. I hope you'll join me as I try to make 2024 the year NCX moves up from being the 16th biggest X-Wing streamer on the East Coast, north of the Mason-Dixon line named Greg, in English, of course, to the 15th biggest X-Wing streamer on the East Coast, north of the Mason-Dixon line, named Greg, in English. In 2023, we streamed for 378 hours and 7 minutes, averaged 30 viewers, achieved 218 followers, and 1,183 subscriptions. In 2024, I believe we can do even better. As always, I hope to do some fun collaborations with some fellow streamers and continuously grow and foster the community we have now. But again, I will not be launching a Patreon anytime soon. I'm not a sellout, unlike some other streamers who seem to think that Chicago food is good. It's not. It doesn't make a hot dog a regional delicacy if you put mustard on it. Everyone, everywhere, puts mustard on hot dogs. Stop this nonsense. Your city's identity cannot be tied up in making 3-ingredient pizza in the wrong order and putting celery salt on a hot dog. It just can't. I get that you have the shitty little thing you call a river and you have a Trump Tower. So anything you got to do to focus on anything, I get it. But focus on Michael Jordan or something. Jesus Christ. It's celery salt, Nick. It's a hot dog. They're 99 cents still in this economy.